Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Sedicario. I hope everyone's having a great snow day. I know I am. I just wanted to create a sort of video tutorial on what I was going to present today. So, in other words, a sort of video lecture instead of just lecturing in class. I want to take you through the assignment that I'm introducing to you right now, and you are gonna. It's basically an essay that will be due in about a week and a half to almost 2 weeks from now. But it is involving Midsummer Night's Dream, and it's something that I want you to, your homework tonight is to actually write the thesis and outline for this essay. So let's get started. I have 3 parts to this video. The first part is going to be the essay instructions. The second part well, actually 2 parts. First is the essay instructions. The second part is the thesis and outline. So let's get started. You have if you go to pages, and this goes for both D period and F period, and then go to essays projects, and you'll find the Msnd essay 2012 to go with video. Just click on that, and you should get this. Well, I'll just close my version. This is my original version. So this is the Midsummer Night's Dream essay, and it's to, as it says here, to coincide with the video project. What that means is you're going to write an essay that it actually incorporates the scene that you're shooting right now. So as you're learning about your scene that you're shooting, you're also going to write an essay that shows what you're learning about that scene. You have some choices here. Key themes that we've talked about are love, dreams, perception, and reality. The prompt is, what is Shakespeare's message about one of the themes above? So basically you're going to choose one of these 4 themes and then argue what you believe Shakespeare's message is about that theme. Important to note, once you have decided what the message is, make sure to present that knowledge as having been taught by Shakespeare. So in other words, literally you can say Shakespeare teaches us that, you know, love is whatever. The only things I ask that you do are not use any first person, do not use I. Do not write an essay about something you already knew. For instance, Midsummer Night's Dream teaches that love is hard. We already know this. You know this, we know this. It's too simple. You may discuss the importance of settings, characters, and relationships. So all of those elements, even the setting, like the woods, can be talked about here. You must use the scene you make a video out of as one of the scenes you analyze in your essay. Your essay should not revolve around this scene, but should be one of maybe the 2 or 3 major scenes that you address. Other requirements. This is a checklist. So this is what, again, I gave you before, and this is sort of like the checklist that I will give you on every essay assignment for the rest of the year, and is actually a similar checklist to what many other teachers use. So this is something you'll see many, many times. There's 14 points. Because this is a video, I'm going to go through them all, and you can just fast forward, or you can just look at this yourself later. So if you are ready, you can go on to the next video, or you can keep listening to the requirements here. Okay, so some requirements, basically a checklist. MLA format, obviously Times New Roman or Calibri size 12-point font. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Double space, always double space. Create an original title with a subtitle. For example, if you're writing about Macbeth, you write Bloody Tyrant, the destructive effects of ambition in Macbeth. So Bloody Tyrant, the title should be some sort of almost like a movie title or a book title, and then the stuff after the colon should explain the first part, just like a colon usually does. Number 3, begin with a 4-sentence introductory paragraph. General opening, which we call the hook or the lead. An author and title should be mentioned. The plot background, thesis statement, those are what you need. Keep it simple, but it should be thorough at the same time. The body of, well, not thorough, but complete, I think is the best word for that. Anyway, number 4 is the body of your paper should contain 2 well-developed paragraphs. That is 2, right? I know that usually you write a 3-body paragraph essay, which ends up being 5 paragraphs, right? Intro, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. I just wanted two body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should begin with a topic sentence. You then want to discuss specific examples from the play, including the scene of your video. And you want to include at least 3 quotes from the play in each body paragraph, right? In each one, and incorporate them smoothly into your own writing. In other words, do not plop them in, kind of like what we talked about before with integrating quotes. Number 5, document all quotes with an in-text citation. So if this was a quote, remember, we put the page number in parentheses, followed by the quotation mark, followed by the period. I'm sorry, I'm already teaching you wrong here. Let's take this. There we go. So that's the way to do that. End with a concluding paragraph, which does the following in 3 to 5 sentences: restates the thesis, summarize main points, explain the significance or importance. We're going to talk about that too. Then you want to attach a works cited page. Basically, what you have probably learned this is called is a bibliography. Well, this is actually a works cited page. That's the true name of this, and it is where you include all that information about the book. You then want to use effective transitions in the topic sentence. So you should always be transitioning between paragraphs, between sentences within the paragraph. Always transition. One sentence should not come out of nowhere after the other. It should all lead into each thing and flow. You want to then use an objective third-person point of view. Do not use I or we or you. Avoid contractions. Contractions mean stuff like spell out cannot instead of can't, or don't. These are wrong. We don't want to do that. All right. So be consistent with verb tense. Always write in present tense. It's actually easier to always be doing this. If you start using different tenses, it leads to all sorts of problems. Plus, it doesn't address the fact that this is the literary present. In literature, it's a sort of always present moment. Things are always happening. So include at least 4 second semester vocab words. Highlight them. Use sentence patterns 1, 3, and 5. Mark them once each in brackets at the end of the sentence. And then, of course, proofread for spelling, grammar, and ultimately take pride in your work. Read it out loud and be sure it is logical and smooth. You will have several opportunities for conferences outside of class. Please take advantage of them. And schedule times to meet with me. The assignment is also not intended as a research paper, so please do not use any secondary sources like Spark Notes or anything. The only source you should be using is Midsummer Night's Dream, and of course your notes and our discussions from class. And that's it. I will now move on to the next video, which is on how to do a thesis statement and outline.